Welcome back to Thronebreaker, Operation Takedown Vreemd, the Nilfgaardian commander. Yeah, Vreemd. So, yeah, obviously I could have won the last one, last time around, and I just, for whatever reason, I keep thinking that that Meave's special power is, like, better than it is. It's deal 4 damage, exactly 4 damage. It's not kill all the cards that have the same number or anything like that, But anyway, my plan this time is going to be to approach this a little differently. So I don't need to win rounds if I kill the commander. So I think what I want to do is take down the trebuchets in round 1, and then take down this guy in round 2 or 3. Well, it'll have to be... I'll have to win one of the first 2 rounds if I want to do it in round 3, but... and I mean, that is basically what I did, but more to the point, don't use both of my Wagenbergs to take down the trebuchets. Use one Wagenberg to take down the trebuchets, use the other Wagenberg to take down that guy. So I can combine, like, Wagenberg Arbalist and maybe the Crushing Trap. Anyway, so going to... Actually, we could also decoy the Wagenberg after firing. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to decoy this thing. I would decoy, redraw. The Elephant Onion Soup, I think, is not super relevant, although if it gives me the fire, I could use the fire to kill the trebuchet, so that's actually worth considering. Anyway, I don't need all of these Arbalists. I might want to keep one, but I don't think the Forager is super relevant in this battle, so I'm gonna mulligan him. Alright, got the Crushing Trap, that's good. Caldwell being able to summon another Wagenberg is good. Maybe I should actually mulligan one of the drummers to try to... Or I could also just mulligan another Arbalist. Like, I want to be able to... Oh, but I can use the decoy on the Wagenberg, so I guess that's fine too. I think I've got enough non-Arbalest cards in Blitz cards in my deck that I don't necessarily want to rely on a guaranteed drummer pull of an Arbalest the way that I was trying to do last time. So, and Caldwell gives me access to a second Arbalest, so I think this is actually a pretty good set of cards.
Attack! Rid this city of all black-clad filth!
Your Grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
So, yeah, here we go with that nonsense. But the immune just means can't be targeted. It doesn't mean can't take damage. So, although he's gonna restore them to their base power, but he can't restore them all to their base power. Still though, taking this guy out is going to be important as well. Obviously I'm going to need to target Vreemd, whatever. So the question is, I think I still lay the fire down. Now, like well, yeah, I think so. Oh, I got different cards. Okay, so this is more like Hearthstone Discovery type thing than just a fixed set of cards. That's good to know. Set a unit's power equal to the unit on its left. Okay. Mark an ally when it is destroyed, move it to hand instead of graveyard. Oh. Interesting. Actually, if I use my ability... Oh, I can't. Ah. So if I use my ability now, I could like get lucky and take them all out, but I can't.
Alba!
I didn't see. Did he? Yeah, this history is so bad. I was gonna say, did he heal this one, or did it just not take damage? He must. I mean, I assume he would have healed it. Okay, so. Oh, and unfortunately. Huh. One other thing I could do, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I could decoy this guy and then set fire to this row. The fire damage would stick on the on the armor guy, which would help set him up to be killed. I should also be looking at the crushing trap. Like right now, that would set all of these three to 10, which is not low enough, but yeah, I kind of like the idea of setting this other row on fire. Wait, so no fire damage, and he also didn't... Oh, they're untargetable! He can't heal them! Of course! So if I can just wait it out, they'll all die. Okay. I wonder if that means he can't heal himself either. That might actually be the case. Well, that made it look like he did heal himself. So, I mean, at this point, the Wagenberg could potentially take out two of these, but I think I'd rather save... Oh, he passed. Just noticed that. Okay. I don't know how likely I am to be able to plow through my deck far enough to get to my other Wagenberg if I play this one, now that I've used up my decoy. Like, the drummers do a good job of that, and with Caldwell and Reynard able to, like, cycle more cards. And if this thing dies, which has a 2/3 chance of doing, then I won't actually take any damage. this turn. Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and play it. Alright, they both went down. Okay, so now this is down to 28. So we'd be at 9 per, which is still not low enough. I probably shouldn't be looking at trying to take the guy out this round, but yeah, let's play drummer.
Again and again and again.
Okay, so now this guy died, which means that the average now is 13, so that's actually gotten worse. So can I do 5 damage to the back row this turn? Not easily. But if I do, I could use Caldwell. I could use Caldwell to summon another Wagenberg, and then build maybe I would maybe have a fighting chance of actually taking the guy out this round if I took the Trebuchet out first with the first Wagenberg. Caldwell adds 3. I can do 3 damage. Then, I mean, that's at least enough for the fire to kill it. And Reynard can reset the guy if I want. Alright, yeah, let's do that.
If you insist.
Alright.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I didn't die. And I guess I don't really care if I build up this guy, so war wagon.
You can
That's
try to
good.
win them all, but you won't.
And we got 6 damage coming out from them. This line is full, so I guess we'll play a drummer in the back.
Left, right, left, right.
Alright, down goes the Trebuchet, so we don't have to worry about the Wagenbergs getting chipped anymore. So let's see. What I'd like to do, I guess, is do knock this Venadal Elite down to 1, then use the Crushing Trap. That gets him down to probably 10, and then the Wagenbergs plus my power should be enough to kill him. So to do that, is it 8? So I want to do 7 damage to it. Oh, but the issue is yeah, okay, so we move both of the light infantry. I'd still be doing 8 damage if I summoned an Arbalest, but I guess doing 5 damage is probably good enough. Is it good enough? Well, I guess I can hope for fire too.
Lyria!
Yeah, so if he takes fire damage, oh, is he gonna get restored to base power? He probably is. So right now, yeah, no, what I need to do is have a turn where I play Crushing. No, that doesn't even work. Alright, I think I'm just
Again and again
playing
and
the drummer.
again.
Oh, he didn't restore him. Okay. So if I play Crushing Trap now, as I said, he goes down to 11. The Wagenberg does 3, I do 4. He's at 4. It just depends on the drummer. I want to play Reynard, but the problem is that but it doesn't say, it says restores a unit. Yeah, I don't know why he isn't healing this guy, or maybe he took damage and then immediately healed himself. I feel like I didn't see that happen, but anyway. So if I play Reynard, this guy might die, but I want to get this guy's thing back. If I use the drummer now, what do I have in my graveyard? Nothing relevant. So in terms of blitz units, I could summon. I have almost all my drummers down. I have three Arbalists left, 1 Scytheman, a War Wagon. No, 2 War Wagons. I could move this thing up to boost this to 4 damage, but that's obviously not enough. Yeah, I actually maybe needed to do less damage to the Fenadol just to give myself time, but It's weird that he can target himself, but that he won't target these others. Like, I'm more than a little confused by all this, but then the other option is take the win of the round. Although this guy is resilient, so he sticks around. But oh, actually, The Arbalest, when I use my loyalty ability, or when I use my ability, his loyalty ability triggering, he'll do 2 more damage. So if I have another Arbalest down, that'll be 4 more damage. And I have a couple of these to boost this guy's damage. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for it. That is not what I wanted to see.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Although... yeah, I guess I go ahead and use this. Oh, wait. No, I should have... because this guy can't fire on... Damn it. That was a mistake. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter. I do 5, I do 4... Maybe he takes burning damage. If I'm thinking about this right, I might have like a 2/3 chance to win here. Yeah, I needed to use my loyalty or my ability first while they're still at the same power level. I guess I just shoot the guy in the back. Oh, but that's gonna be 2 extra damage off of, yeah. Oh, and I get extra armor from the, okay. This is fine, I think. Wait, what? Why didn't... damage an enemy and all other enemies of the same power. Why didn't he get damaged? That is... nonsense. That is nonsense! Why didn't he take damage from that? He's not targetable, but I wasn't targeting him. I was targeting the other guy. Oh, man. I don't understand. That totally would have been enough. If he'd taken that 4 extra damage, he would have been dead. Alright, well, there's no way I'm going to win from this position with as few cards as I have left, so try again, I guess. Don't try to kill him the first turn, or first round. That's what I'm learning here. Alright, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want this. We do want Reynard. I think we do want to mulligan the Arbalest, because really we want to be able to summon the Arbalests like on command. Which maybe means we keep the War Wagons in hand versus the Arbalests. Although having 1 Arbalest in hand means I can have that be the... but... and no, we've already seen that doesn't actually work. Okay, well... I want 3 War Wagons, but...
we must train our efforts on him.
Alright, I did like burning the back row. I think that was really strong. But now I don't get to. Dang it! Oh, this is useless. Ah. That's... Actually, wait, why did he summon 3? Oh, War Wagon Plus. Oh, and they are light infantry plus. They deal 6. Okay. Well, we can make use of that. We can move them, put the Wagenburg in the back and move them all back. Oh. That is interesting. He also didn't play his Make Me Invincible card, which is also interesting. So do I even want to play the Wagenburg yet? Yeah, these guys are gonna just... I think I'm going to... And this guy's on at turn start, so if I get lucky with... Well, I'm not going to, realistically. Like, if they all hit him, I could potentially just, like, kill him really quickly, but... I'm thinking decoy this guy. Because that ability is really strong while the trebuchets are on the field. Spawning 3 of the light infantry. Boom. 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 Alright, well, we got 2 of the trebuchets killed. Now I think I will play the Wagenburg, because he's not going to be taking immediate damage. And then I'm going to resummon that triple guy.
Can't take it anymore.
Actually, I could move this forward and then... Or... Let's see, use my ability to clear these 2 guys before... I actually don't know how that interaction works. Like, do I kill them before they get boosted or after? I suppose it doesn't actually matter that much, but... Before. Okay, cool. Alright. So now this is very passable. Although... Oh, he passed. Yeah... Do I play a War Wagon or a Drummer? The War Wagon's probably actually less useful, so... do that.
Tiny battles, hungry like a warfire.
Your Grace,
All right.
there, on the horizon. Reinforcements for the foe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So apparently the hand size limit is 10, and you draw 3 cards, so I should play 2 cards. Which, given that I have no Wagenburg in play, might make sense to use one of those. Or one of the War Wagons, rather. gonna need those drummers.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Just-
There he goes!
Can't take it anymore.
And I guess I could have played one of the Arbalists, but I might be able to use one of them to make my special ability better. Oh, this has whatchamacallit, resilience. Oh, we're actually tied. That's nice.
To thee, Nidwar!
So this is on turn start, so they'll draw the cards at the start of the turn and burn a card. So that's cool. Oh, you know what? I should have used my ability and zapped these two. That would have made much more sense.
Hellcatzer!
Oh, well, if he's gonna play a card anyway, I guess. Oh, God, not one of those. Oh, no.
Try!
Okay, so we didn't draw our Wagenberg, so probably just hosed. We need to take this guy out to even be able to target this guy. So that means we gotta, like, I don't know, start putting down drummers and eventually, like,
Right.
have one of these Arbalists take this guy out, and then summon a bunch of Arbalists with the drummers,
It's got sound of plenty in
so on and so forth.
again and again and again.
Off to the front yet again.
Alright, so right now they're at 36 on that row.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Quiet! The Commissar will hear.
Ugh. Let's see. One short of killing this guy. Guess I'll play the Scytheman. The problem is I don't have anything that can move out of the rows, so then when I get all my Arbalists down, they might not be able to pile into that row. I think that means, what it really means is I need to play the War Wagon in this row. But I do want to shoot this guy. I mean, I need to shoot this guy at some point anyway, so I do need at least one more unit in this row. I guess I could actually eat my banner, but I'm not sure what the point of that would be. Yeah, whatever. I can
Tiny
move this
vessels,
next
hungry
turn.
like a wolf I am.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Try!
14s. Oh my gosh. Crushing Trap's not going to do a lot of work with that. I guess.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Hail Hertha.
Okay, I think it might be time to. I think I might want to wipe these guys, start the counter on my ability, getting back around to my special. Ha! Okay. So he has to pass. I don't know if that actually affects anything, but... Alright, meanwhile we can shoot the Venedal Elite. So what is the strength on this row? 28, 48, 54? So that's 13 probably. Does that be 52? It seems like it always rounds down. That is, I mean, I guess that's doable with 2 Arbalists. That's 2 7s. But if I kill this guy, then it goes to, which I mean, I guess I have to do anyway. Yeah. Man. I guess what I end up doing is using my ability on these guys and then using the crushing trap, because that effectively does more damage to the commander. So go ahead and kill this guy. Okay. I guess popping one of these guys probably doesn't hurt. Need to sort of stall for 3 turns while I get my ability back. And this card is gonna probably need to be one of the ones that does it. I guess the other thing I could do is start using the drummers and then play Reynard to get their abilities back. Do I have any Arbalists in the... No, I don't. So I've got 3 Arbalists in these 8 cards. So there's not a risk at this point that pulling one leaves me short. But I guess the other thing I could do is just play an Arbalist. What's the upside to this guy shooting anything now? I don't think that... If anything... Yeah, I don't think there is much. I think I'm just going to play him.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Alright, 2 turns. So you can play this Arbalist, shoot one of these guys in the back just for the hell of it. And next turn... to play... Next turn I'd probably play Reynard, so maybe I should... Nah.
One boat's all I need.
Yeah, I also need to keep in mind that when I use my ability, the Arbalists will all fire on the front row, so I can take that damage into account as well. So I'm gonna need 2 Arbalests. So if I pull, basically I want to use these guys and then pull until I pulled 1 Arbalest and then stop. Okay, well, that's not great.
Give me a target.
Really would have liked to get through some more non-Arbalists, assuming there are any. Maybe there aren't. I know there's a Wagenburg in there. There's, let's see, Wagenburg, Lyrian wine, the fortifying potion or whatever it's called. So that's 3. 2 Arbalests is 5. Do I have all my drummers? Maybe there's a drummer still in there. No drummers in the graveyard? So there's actually 2 more drummers. Yeah, if I summon the drummers at the wrong time, that's pretty bad. Like if I use the crushing trap, then summon the and end up summoning the drummers, can I even do enough damage? I mean, 2 full power Arbalists can do 18, sorry, and then I can use my. So I guess I don't actually need to use the crushing trap technically. All right.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Oh, I can do... Yeah, no, this makes more sense. Oh, that works, I think.
If you insist.
Arbalest at your command. Armor won't save them.
Alright,
Retreat!
that was
Your
who was
Majesty,
left.
the city's ours!
Well,
That
the
certainly
Nilfgaardians
took me some time
fled
to
in
figure
panic, abandoning war machines, shields, and arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. "Warrior Queen," they shouted. "Meve, Meve, Meve!"
Hear that, your grace.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town, what can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads. All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the harvest. Your Grace, the war's just begun, I know. All coins should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dravograd no gold, there will be hunger, with all the attendant discord.
Whew! I have just barely enough money to cover this. Alright, yeah.
The drought of 1258 I remember all too well. I saw famine, what it drives folk to do, the extremes. A strong army I need desperately, yet not at all costs. The townsfolk need gold to survive till the harvest. Count how much, then give it to the garrison commander.
As you command, Your Grace?
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again, doubt it not. We must move on. Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. We'll have much to discuss. Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Does this mean Caldwell's not going to be my deck anymore? Yup. Oh wow! They ripped the card up? That's doesn't seem necessary. Fake Florin?
Meave's two adjutants bowed and left the Queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent. Yet sensing her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Okay. So let's go get loot. What? Oh.
Guardian boot. Thought to a certain the snow comes with winter. Kings and Emperors fight. Leave the common folk to tidy up. Never damn changes. Ever the same. Your Majesty, you saved us, and not a moment too soon. From death, and fate's worse than that, I'd say. Kings and Emperors fight. Leave the common folk to tidy up. Ever the same.
Here's some more stuff. Alright, so this is where we came in. Ooh, a chest. Wonder if I'll get another exciting multiplayer avatar porter. Oh. Oh, just the multiplayer version of that card, but it's shiny, so that's cool. From Duke Ardal Ape Dahi, Great Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East, to Colonel Eowyn Var Glaywid. I have dispatched additional resources in our effort to gain allies in the region. Reports suggest we are close to securing the lion's share. Do not leave the Northlings wanting. Spare no expense. They shall return everything to us before long, with interest. So much loot. Got all that 1,000 gold back and then some. Not, I mean, obviously it would have still had an extra 1,000, but I feel like I was gaining stuff this fast earlier in the game. Alright. So I guess we can't actually go into Dravagrad. And got a notice board.
Golden armor, golden hair, reeks blackheads like grain. Maeve, Maeve, Maeve.
Oh wow, we're really out at the edge of the map, huh? Trying to get over here. I think this game is supposed to be like 30 hours, so I don't think I don't know if there's maybe another region that you go to after this or something. It doesn't seem like it would take me another. I think my playtime is like 7 hours, something like that. It doesn't seem like it would take me another, 20-ish to get over there. But anyway, so let's take a look at what. Oh, there's a report on Nilfgaardian offensive. Nilfgaard crossed border in 3 spots, near Spala, Scala, and Rivia. Enemy march to capital temporarily halted by victory at Dravagrad, but further attacks expected in near future. Imperial forces simultaneously attacking Temerian allies. Enemy scouts seen surveying road to Edirn. Imperial fleet movements near ports of Novigrad, Rogaven, and Blaviken suggest attack on Redania also planned, all north in danger. so we got this big Florin. Force 2 units to duel. Units take turns dealing damage equal to their power until one of them is destroyed. Okay. That... Assuming that your own unit goes first, that could be pretty good. You just have a powerful unit basically just kill another powerful unit that's as powerful or slightly less powerful, I think. Oh, it's a trinket. Alright, I don't know that I think it's necessarily better than the Lyria and Merlot, or than the Fortitude Tonic for that matter. Wait, oh, Reynard took supply, and so did Caldwell. Okay, interesting. So now I've got 6 supply left. That's not enough for a Wagenberg, but... maybe I can figure something out here. What if... well, let's see, without that I have 9 supply to work with, which is 1 too few for War Wagon plus Foragers, sadly. Oh, I can craft more crushing traps? Interesting. Okay. I can get behind having another one of these. This works really nicely with that ability. I guess I'll create another one of these. I do have 4 War Wagons, so I don't have max supply right now, but maybe that's okay. Can't make more drummers, I can't make more arbalists. I can make more of these, but they cost 15, it's so expensive. And as for the dueling thing, I mean, it'd be kind of funny to make people duel, like, the light infantry and then have them blow themselves up, but... I don't know, the most that can realistically do damage-wise is about 10. You know, I have like a 10-ish power card in play, and I just have it wall up something, and most of the time it's going to be less good than that. It might be better than elf and onion soup in a expected power thing, but this has some nice flexibility I'll discover in Hearthstone, so I'd like to keep that in sense for like what kind of cards it pulls. Yeah, stick with this. Alright, I don't think I can get anything. I wonder if I have to, like, hit the next story chapter or something in order to do anything there. This is still nothing doing. I can see my card. Oh, Lyrian horn. Okay. Dimeranium bomb. So I didn't need to guess what they were. Alright. To pick up, but I think I'm gonna end this episode in a bit.
Meve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing, when all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter, as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood.
Oh dear.
The medic's diagnosis: poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said, gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim, your Majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
It's that elf. He really was an Nilfgaardian spy. Oh no. It's unfortunate when the racists are right. I don't like that, but my lady, the villagers fear an attack from Nilfgaardian marauders. They ask that you order a group of soldiers to remain to offer protection. I've already got high morale. I guess I'll get the money. Seems like mean, but...
Dark day for the Emperor. His arm is shredded to ribbons.
Can't talk to that guy.
Long may she live, our slayer of blackclads. Hip hip hooray! Golden armor, golden air.
All right.
Reeks blackclads like grain.
Milady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but red uns. Deep red.
Danian?
Like blood. Where's Yanko? 'Twere dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned. Milady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but red uns. Deep red.
Lady, the owner of the mill has said that the collection of this gold was a trying task, but he offers it to you for the betterment of the army. Sure.
Astrologers proclaim Week of the Badger.
Week of the Badger.
Nilfgaardian dwellings increase population. The shadow of death's fallen o'er Lyria. Tribes of the south this way come. Price of loyalty's high, high, high. Astrologers proclaim Week of the Badger.
Horns sounded. Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The Queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders? This far inland?
But this was no time to be bewildered. Meve spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
Huh. 150? That can't be... That's gotta be like the crafting cost or whatever, right? Alright, well... This This battle will be for the next episode. Until then.